Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Chandler Burton Entertainment. And today, as I did a couple of weeks ago, I showed off my entire CD collection, and now I want to show you guys my entire video game collection. Most of them I do physical. I like to have the physical copy of the game, whether I want to sell it sometime or I just like having physical stuff, which is kind of a personal thing. I do have some games on my PlayStation and my Nintendo Switch, but I'll try to mention them as I'm going through the video. Generally, I can remember which ones are on there. So I do play a lot of video games. I always leave my link down below of like my PlayStation name or my Nintendo Switch friend code. So if you want to be friends on there, I think that'd be really cool. See what you guys like to play, see what you guys like to do in your spare time. But without further ado, let's go ahead and we will start with my PlayStation collection. Okay, so we'll go through my collection here of PlayStation, and then we'll go over to my Switch collection, and I can just show you what I have. So I don't have them in any particular order, just because I'm not very particular with those types of things. So I just have them randomly stacked up here. So we'll go and just get started. So we have Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. I actually have all the Uncharted games on my PlayStation. It was on the Nathan Drake collection. I bought it on sale for like $20 when it first came out, so I got it for a decent price. So I have all 4 games, and I have Lost Legacy in there too. My sister may have that game, but I have like all the Uncharted games. So Uncharted 4, Detroit Become Human. I haven't played this game that much, but you know, it was pretty good from what I played. Batman Arkham Knight, probably my least favorite of the Batman games, but still a good game nonetheless. Batman Return to Arkham. This has Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on it, and Arkham City is one of my favorite games of all time. Batman's is my favorite comic book character, so all 3 of those games together are just like a really great trilogy. Spider-Man. I also have Miles Morales as well. My sister is borrowing that game, but I do have Miles Morales on PS4. But this game was super fun. Probably the other best superhero game I played besides the Batman games. I still prefer Batman, but this game was very close. We got the Avengers. I beat the campaign and haven't really touched it since. So that's telling you something, right? Days Gone. Days Gone, I think, is super underrated. It's a game that I think a lot of people that saw the reviews for it, and they're like, yeah, I kind of just don't want to check that out. They have like a 71%. The game does have some technical problems, but dude, I got this game for $20. There is so much to do in this game. I think it's got a really good story. It's like a 60-hour campaign, like for real. Like a lot of the missions are the same. A lot of things you have to do a lot of the same thing. But Deacon, the main character, and his story with like his wife, it's just so. I really enjoyed it, man. Sony knocked the idea of doing a Days Gone 2, and it really bums me out because I totally would have played a second one because I like the character building. I just really enjoyed this game. I like open world games with tons of stuff to do. I feel like I get my money's worth. So Days Gone, super underrated if you haven't played it. Ghost of Tsushima or Tsushima, I think that's how you say it. This is one of the best PlayStation exclusive games I've ever played. It's from the same guys who made the Infamous games. This game's awesome. Honestly, the gameplay is great, but what I love about this game is the story, how he has to break his code to stop, like, I forgot the clan's name. It's been a while since I played it. But he's got to turn to the ghost and go against his uncle's will and it's just such an amazing game. This is like Sucker Punch's magnum opus. It's a great game. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. I actually been playing this a lot. It's actually in my PlayStation 4 right now. I'm just powering through Pro Skater 2. Honestly, I never played the original games, and I was going to pick up Pro Skater 5, but I heard it was really bad, so I was like, you know what? We'll just get this instead. And I'm glad I got this, because it's been super fun. Controls are great, graphics are great. It's just fun to play these games. I'm more of a skate guy myself, and EA did announce Skate 4 coming in the future, so I'm really excited about that. NBA 2K21 with Damian Lillard on the front. They have one with Kobe, and they have 2 with Kobe on the front, but those are really expensive, and I'm not a rich man, so I got the regular one. I'm a huge basketball fan. Basketball is the only sport that I can actually watch and play and actually enjoy. So I usually get the NBA 2K games when they come out. So NBA 2K21. My sister beat me at that game. You can watch a live stream on this channel if you want to watch my sister beat me. we got Death Stranding. I got partway through it, and not that I didn't like it, I just got busy, and so I didn't finish it, so I do need to go back and finish up the game. I know a lot of people like it's just a walking simulator, but the story is what really holds my attention. I think it's really, really cool story, really engaging. If this was a movie, it would be a great film. Super, super good film. But yeah, Death Stranding. I know a lot of people don't like it because of that reason, but from what I played, I actually am really enjoying it. Okay, Last of Us Part 2. So I do have Last of Us Part 1, of course. It actually came free on my PlayStation 4 when I first bought it at launch. So it was a digital download for the remastered version. So I have one, and I prefer Last of Us 1. This game has gotten a lot of crap, but honestly, hear me out, it's not that bad. It's actually a pretty decent game. I thought it was pretty good. Played it again recently, and I liked it the second time around a lot better. So Last of Us 2. Again, the first one is loaded on, it's a digital download for the first one. So I do have the first one as well. Star Wars Squadrons. It was a discounted game at $40. It's not for everybody. It's a flying game. It's mostly first person. I think it all is first person. And you can do cross-play on Xbox and PC, which is really cool. This game's not for everybody, but if you're a Star Wars fan like I am, chances are you picked it up. If you play it in VR, actually, VR is the way to play it. It's super, super cool in VR. You really feel like you're in the cockpit of an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. Like, it's super, super sick in VR. It actually makes the game a whole lot better if you can. So if you can play it in VR, definitely pick this up. You will not regret it. If you like Star Wars like I do. I freaking Star Wars is like my favorite thing ever. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. I've streamed this game a few times, and I've had to turn it off because it's one of the hardest games I've ever played. And that is not a joke. This game is not easy. This game is really freaking hard. It is out on the Nintendo Switch, cheaper for $40. If you want to pick it up there if you're interested in playing it. And you don't need to play the other Crash games to understand what's going on. It's like its own thing. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. Really fun game, but trust me, don't be deceived by this cute little Bandicoot. This game is really freaking hard. Alright, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, probably my favorite game of 2019. This is like everything I wanted in a Star Wars game. Single player, story-driven game, takes place between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Kind of more toward Revenge of the Sith with the fall of the Jedi and the rise of the Empire. So they're doing a second one, I think. So I'm really excited. But yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. I actually streamed this game as well. It's on my channel if you guys want to watch that. Alright, Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy. I probably should have put these in order, but it is what it is. So all three original games. I actually didn't grow up with Crash Bandicoot. I was more of a Mario guy and a Legend of Zelda guy. I never had a PlayStation 1, so I got to play these games, and I can see why people love this stuff, because it's really fun. It's definitely very hard, but they are very, very fun platformers. Even to this day, even the remakes, it's like, man, I kind of miss games being this simple. So Crash Bandicoot, Insane Trilogy, super fun game. Kingdom Hearts 3. I actually have the other Kingdom Hearts. My sister has them. But Kingdom Hearts 3, I played this game, and I had no idea what was going on because I didn't play the other ones. I need to play those. So this game was fun. Again, I had no idea what was going on. There's so many other games to play, and I just don't have the time for that. But Kingdom Hearts 3, it was pretty good. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of it if they're a fan of the other games, but I haven't played the other games, and I need to do that. Okay, so we got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is the ending part of the trilogy of the new Tomb Raider games. I thought it was very, very good. A lot of people say this is their least favorite, but I like the story. I like the aspect of it. I just love the new Tomb Raider games. It's like another version of Uncharted, and I love Uncharted, so Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're just going backwards with these games. This is my favorite one out of the three. It's such an amazing, well-paced action-adventure game. You got a great villain, you got a good story, and man, it is the soundtrack too. Ooh, it is so good. I got like the 20-year anniversary edition because when it came out on PlayStation, because it came out on Xbox first and then it dropped on PlayStation a little while after. So I got like the cool like cover with it. It's actually pretty sick. Like you open it, it was like a little book, pretty cool, and then like there's like stuff inside, and you have the game and those types of things. So you have like pictures and stuff you can look at. So it was really, really cool. It's the same price as like the normal one. So like, why not just pick up the 20-year anniversary one? So that's Rise of the Tomb Raider. And then we have Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. This game actually came out on Xbox 360 and PS3, but got ported to the new Xbox One and the PS4. And I love this game, man. It's super, super good. It's just a lot of fun. I like games like this, where it's like, again, either open world or like a story-driven game. Those are my favorite types of games. So Tomb Raider fits that category perfectly. All right, and then the last one, again, I have some other games on my PS4, but they're like really small games, like Use Your Words or Drawful, those types of things. So don't have any cases for those, but the biggest exclusive ever for PlayStation 4, I would say, God of War. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I've only played the mainline God of War games. I played the first one, second one, and third one, and then this one. This is one of the best story-driven games ever. It's emotional, it's powerful, the action is great. If you have a PS4, you got to get this game. So again, that is my PlayStation 4 collection. So let's go ahead and move on to my Nintendo Switch collection, which is a lot bigger than my PlayStation 4 collection. All right, so now we're going to look at my Nintendo Switch collection. So what I used to do, it's really weird. I used to buy, so some games you can only get on the eShop, and so I like to have physical representation of my game. So there's games in here that don't have a case or don't have a card, but they have the case to it. And I'll kind of explain what I mean. Like, for example, the first game I'm going to show you here is Cuphead. This game is not available for a physical release, but I got it custom made on Etsy, which is really cool. So again, Cuphead you can only buy, like, download. There's no physical copy of it. But I like having physical stuff, which takes up a lot of room, but I don't know. I think this case is actually really cool. So to kind of give you an idea, if you're wondering why there's so many games, a lot of them are just physical of that, so if that makes any sense. So Cuphead is a game that I own. Super hard game, super fun. Uno, which, why not? Ring Fit Adventure, I need to get back on that game. I do a lot of walking and running every day, but this game, it really is good exercise. Like, it'll break a sweat. I was sore after playing this game. It's actually not bad. It's pretty fun if you need some exercise. Also, as well, really quick, I do have Super Mario Odyssey, but I let my sisters borrow my games, so that way they don't have to pay $60 to play them. So I try to be a nice brother when it comes to that stuff. So Super Mario Odyssey is a game I have. It's not in here though, because my sister right now is playing that game. Just to let y'all know. Okay, so Doom 64, Doom 2, and also I have the original. I have the 2016 Doom on my Switch, and then I have Doom Eternal on my Switch as well, and it's on PS4. So I have like both versions because I'm weird like that. So I do have the other Doom games as well, just not physical copies of them. Luigi's Mansion 3, one of my favorite games of 2019. That and Jedi Fallen Order were like my favorite games of 2019. That's not a joke. It was really good. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. My friend got this for me, Miguel. Super cool of him to do that. I've never played the original Spyro games, and all three have been remastered for this, so it was really fun playing through them and kind of see like why people were so into this back in the day. Because again, as I said, I'm more of a Mario, Legend of Zelda, Metroid Prime guy back in the day, so it's kind of cool to be able to play these games now on the consoles that I own. So really, all three games are great. Bayonetta 2 and Bayonetta 1, actually. So it was weird. If you buy Bayonetta 2, I bought it at Target. You came with a free download for Bayonetta 1. You can kind of see that. So both games are on here, and they're awesome games. I cannot wait for Bayonetta 3 if it ever is going to come out. I really would like another trailer. It's been like 4 years. So the Bayonetta 1 and 2, super fun games. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I love this game. Frame rate was a little bad, but honestly, this game was super cool. It's cool to see a prequel to Breath of the Wild. Kinda. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't played this game, or if you haven't played Breath of the Wild, which you should. It's the best game ever. But it's just like a Dynasty Warriors type of game. You just slash through a bunch of enemies, but it's set in like the world of Breath of the Wild. So there's a lot of cool action. There's more action in this game than like any other Zelda game besides the other Hyrule Warriors. So definitely check it out. It's fun. If you're okay with mindless just hitting people and stuff, it's a really fun game, and it tells a cool story while going along with that. So Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Crash Team Racing Nitro. Whoa, almost dropped that. Nitro Fueled. I've never played this game either, and I bought it on my Switch, and because my friend Miguel loves these games, and this is a great kart racer. It's not as good as Mario Kart in my opinion, but It is a very, very good game. It's very, very fun. So if you were to play it, you would definitely enjoy it. Most people are going to choose Mario Kart over this, but this game is it's a really good racer. Like, it's up there with Mario Kart for sure, without question. Also, they need to bring back Diddy Kong Racing. You guys remember Diddy Kong Racing on the 64? Man, they got to bring that back. Okay, this one's weird. It's the Nintendo Entertainment System Online, so this obviously proves, like, there's no cartridge for this. It's just a case, just to, just for fun. I like having this stuff. Again, you can get all that on Etsy. Like, if you want to get custom cases, you can get those on Etsy for like $7-something bucks. They're not very expensive. Super Mario Maker 2. I had the first one on Wii U, and I only played these games because this one has story mode. And I'm not good at making the levels. I like playing other people's levels and just kind of like playing with my friends and like, hey, let's try this one, see how far we can get. People are really creative. Some of these people should apply at Nintendo because they could really make some cool levels. So Super Mario Maker 2, again, I don't make any levels. I just like to play other people's levels. And honestly, to me, it's super fun. I put quite a bit of time into this game just by playing other people's levels. So, fun game. Oh, look at that, Bayonetta. I got a custom case for that, so there's no cartridge for it, but it's just Bayonetta, what I just showed you, so Bayonetta 1. Splatoon 2, I actually really like Splatoon. It's actually a lot of fun. I know it's geared towards more kids, but honestly, this is a really fun game. Like, it's really, really fun. They just announced the third one for the Switch a couple months ago in the Nintendo Direct. Comes out next year, so I'll definitely be getting that. I assume it's going to come on Switch. I don't think Nintendo's going to make another console anytime soon, so I'm excited for Splatoon 3 and, again, Splatoon 2. Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. I think I played the original on Game Boy. I could be wrong, but I picked it up because I love the art style in this game. And honestly, it's pretty easy if you know what to do. I beat the game in like a weekend, so definitely if it goes on sale, I think it might go on sale. I don't know. Nintendo's usually put their games on sale, but if it's cheap, I'd say pick it up, man. It's super fun. It's really quick if you know what to do, and if not, there's a ton of guides online of how to get through certain stuff. So, Link's Awakening, super fun remake. It's really adorable too. It's just like a really fun game. All right, Pokemon Sword. I'm a casual Pokemon guy. Used to like it a lot when I was a kid, but kind of, a lot of people are still obsessed with it, which is great. But for me, I kind of grew out of it. But I picked this one up because it was another mainline Pokemon game. I was like, I'll pick it up. Super easy game, but I actually had a lot of fun with it. I had a lot of fun with this game. Like, it was just kind of, I don't know. I just had fun. That's the best way I could say it. Really easy game, but it was a lot of fun. All right, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Honestly, hear me out here. With all the updates, and if you change some things on your Switch and your TV, the game runs really well. It really does on Switch. You'll be surprised how well it actually runs on Nintendo Switch. The best experience, obviously, is going to be on PS4 or Xbox with PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. You can play it on those. But honestly, this is not bad. If you play it in handheld mode, it's even better. But if you play it on the TV and you customize a few things with all the updates, honestly, The Witcher 3 is awesome on the Switch. It's super fun, and honestly, it's one of the best RPGs ever. Makes me sad that Cyberpunk 2077 went down a road of darkness, because this game is fantastic. I really hope they fix Cyberpunk. That was one of my most anticipated games, and I got my refund from PlayStation because I just couldn't play it. It was a real bummer, man. All right, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I was addicted to this game when it first came out. I put like 155 hours into this game because I was laid off from work, and I was like, I have nothing else to do, so I'm just going to play Animal Crossing just like everybody else. Man, I got addicted. I got addicted just to paying off my house. I don't really like doing that in real life. So it's like, this game was just, I've never played Animal Crossing before, but I love this game, man. It was so fun. I haven't touched it in like 8 months, but for the time, it had definitely helped me get through one of the most boringest times of my life, which was during the pandemic when it was really bad. Which, by the way, I hope everyone's staying safe. I know some places are opening back up, some are shutting back down, so I hope everyone's staying safe with that. Fast RMX, this is a really cheap racing game. Just reminds me of F-Zero, if you guys are familiar with that game, so the game's pretty good. I haven't played it in a while, so. Ooh, look at this. Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy. So it's like all 3 games put into one. These games are actually really fun. I used to love Naruto, And the games actually are still really fun. Like, I'd rather play the games than watch the show. But yeah, all three of those games are actually really fun. So it's on Switch, it runs really well, and again, you have the portability, so it's like, why not get it on Switch? Okay, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. I didn't play the other two, but I played this one, and it was pretty fun. It's just a normal beat-em-up with a bunch of Marvel characters. It's kind of drawn in a cartoony style, which not a lot of people may like, but I actually like this game better than the one on PS4, The Avengers. Like, that's not a joke. I think this game's actually better, that might be a little sad. I don't know. Okay, so Doom, the original Doom, super fun game. I had to look up a walkthrough of how to beat it, but the original Doom, super cool. Okay, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I love this game. I love, again, turn-based, like kind of RPG games. This game is so sick. This game is super fun. I've put 100 hours into this game, and there's still stuff I can do. I've perfected every single fight. I've gotten every character. I've gotten every weapon. I was really obsessed with this game when it came out. I really was. And I still play it. I've actually been playing it a little bit. I was showing a friend how to play it. So this game is sweet. If you haven't played this game, it goes on sale quite a bit on the eShop. You can get the gold edition with the Donkey Kong Adventure for like $30. So seriously, pick it up. It may seem a little intimidating at first, but let me tell you, this game is awesome. It's probably one of my favorite Mario games. I consider it a Mario game, not a Rabbids game. It's one of my favorite Mario games for sure. It's super sick. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think everybody, if you have a Switch, you're gonna get this game. It's one of the best. It's my favorite fighting game of all time. It's just so good. I have all the DLC for it. I paid for the Volume 2 Fighters pack. I got all the outfit. I got everything for this game. So it's like, this is like, for me, the essentially, this is the best fighting game ever. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think it is better than Melee. Please don't come at me. I'm sorry. I do think this game is better. It's the best, for me, the best fighting game on any console. I think it's fantastic. Super Mario Party. This game actually just got an update where you can now play with your friends online, which they should have done that a long time ago. This game's okay. It was kind of a return to form, which I miss Mario Party like 1. I miss Mario Party 1 through 7. Like, those were the best Mario Party. And then anything on the GameCube, it's like, it was 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those were the best ones in my opinion. So this one was kind of returned to form, but I wish the boards were a little bit bigger, and I wish there were more boards. That's my only big complaint. Other than that, it's a fun little party game. Okay, Mario Kart 8. Again, everybody has this game, and I know everybody has. I know everybody has this game because it's like the best-selling game in the world, and it always is on like best-selling games every time. So everybody has this game. This is the best Mario Kart ever made. It has to be the deluxe version though, because the one on Wii U was good, but they ruined it with the whole battle. They just got the battles wrong. I was like, how could they ruin it? They just put it on normal racetracks. So they fixed it in here. They also added some really fun like battle modes, like a cops and robbers type game, or shine run, or coin run. Like, there's a ton of stuff to do, tons of places to play. You get all the DLC from the original pretty much for free, and you get a bunch of characters. Again, like, I like unrealistic racing games, and Mario Kart fits that description. This is the best Mario Kart ever. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's really that good. Okay, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is probably my favorite game of all time. I've put 180 hours into this game, and there's still more that I can do. Cannot wait for the second one. If anyone else is excited for the next one, let me know down below. We'll definitely chat about it. But Breath of the Wild is the best game ever, man. It's so good. Even if you're not a huge Legend of Zelda fan, I think you could pick this one up and just play it for fun. The definition of open world perfection. Everything about it is great. Cannot wait for Breath of the Wild 2, whatever we're going to call it, because I'll probably take some time off of making videos because I'll be playing this game so much. I'm so excited. Love that game. Alright, so Tetris 99. I don't play this game that much, but I got a copy of it, so it's, kind of fun. Tetris 99. And then last one is Doom 3, just a custom case for, because I have all the Doom games. I really started liking Doom after I played the 2016 one, and then Doom Eternal. I was like, I'm going to play the other ones. So I got them all on Switch, and I really enjoyed them. They're a lot of fun. So again, that was my Switch collection. Lots of games. I'm a big gamer. So it's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Alright guys, well thanks again so much for watching, I really appreciate that. I hope it was fun kind of just going through my video game collection. Again, I did that with my music, I want to do it with my games as well. I love playing video games, so again, I always leave my my PlayStation name and my Nintendo Switch friend code in the description in the video down below. If you want to ever just add me, I'll definitely add you back. I don't play a lot of online games, but I'll definitely add you, and maybe we can do something fun. I think that'd be pretty cool. I will be doing my movie collection. My movie collection is going to be a little more difficult. I'll have to split that into probably 3 different videos because I have so many movies and I really should get them organized before I do it. So I'll probably do my movie collection sometime this week. I'll probably break it down to like 3 different videos because there's a lot of movies. Trust me, once I make the videos, you'll see there's tons of movies. I don't have as much as like Chris Stuckman or like John Flickinger, if you guys know those guys on YouTube, some of my favorite YouTubers, but I do have quite a bit, so I'm going to go through and organize those, and then I will have some videos out in regards to that. But again, this has been Chandler Burton Entertainment. If you like what you see, feel free to hit subscribe and the like button. That does go a long way. But until next time, I hope you all take care.